What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the GameFreak. Today we are going to do another Evercade re-review on a cart, and that cart I'm talking about is the Toaplan 2 Arcade Collection. Now, if you are a fan of flying shoot-'em-ups, this is probably the cart for you. This has 7 games on it. 4 of them are flying shoot-'em-ups. There are also 2 side-scrolling platformers on it, and a racing game. So, the games that are on this cart are Wardner, Rally Bike, Twin Hawk, Fire Shark, Twin Cobra, Hellfire, and Demon's World. We are going to do a little bit of gameplay, or I'm going to show you a little bit of gameplay of each of these 7 games, and then I am going to let you know what I think of these games. And at the end of all of this, I am going to rate this cart or grade it, and an A being the best, F being the worst, and everything in between. So let's jump into these games and see a little bit of gameplay, and we will be right back. Let's check this out. So the first game on the cart we are going to cover is Wardner, and this came out in 1987. Now, in this side-scrolling platform, it's your typical 80s side-scrolling platformer when it comes to plots. Your goal is to go and rescue your girlfriend who was kidnapped. But this game was actually a lot of fun. I have never heard of this game until I bought this cart. I had an absolute blast with this game. It's a good challenge. It's hard. It's not too hard, but it's still a good challenge, so I do recommend checking this game out. A lot of fun. The next game we're going to take a look at is Twin Cobra. Now, this game also came out in 1987. This is a vertically scrolling shoot 'em up, and you need to have patience while playing this game because, man, bullets just come at you from everywhere, and they come at you pretty fast, so expect to continue a lot. You will die a lot, but it's still a lot of fun. Next, we have 1988's Rally Bike. This is hands down the worst game on the cart. This is a generic racer from a bird's eye view, and you just control this generic looking rally bike, I guess, and it's just an awful game. I mean, honestly, I would rather jerk off with a vine of thorns around my hand. This game sucks. Next, we have Hellfire, and this is a 1989 horizontally scrolling shooter. By far, this is the best looking game on the cart, easily. But this is also one of the hardest, and when I say that, it's because of the controls. You have to get used to the controls on this when it comes to shooting with your ship, because you can shoot forward, backward, up, down, and diagonal from all directions. So after you get the controls down, this game is a lot of fun. Next, we have a 1989 vertical scrolling shooter called Twin Hawk. Now, this game is a lot of fun, but like most, if not all, flying shooters on this cart, patience is key because you will die a lot, so get ready to hit that continue button. Twin Hawk's a lot of fun though. Moving on to the next game, and that is a 1989, I guess you could call it a run and gun rather than a side-scrolling platformer, and it's called Demon's World. This kind of has a Ghostbusters vibe to it, and it's a game that I really wanted to like. However, it has that continuous moving screen that I do not like. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just think of those Super Mario levels that the board just keeps on moving. I couldn't stand those levels. So naturally, this game didn't really do it for me, unfortunately. And the final game on the cart is Fire Shark, and this is a 1989 vertical shooter. This reminds me a lot of like 1942, 1943, games like that. Now, this game is a lot of fun. However, when it comes to bullets being shot at you, you don't really see them until the last second, which makes this game absolutely hard as nails. So definitely be ready to keep hitting that continue button because you are going to need it a lot. Still a fun game though. All right, so there are the 7 games on this cart. Really, only one game that I didn't like, and that was Rally Bike. And I like a lot of racing games and stuff like that. I mean, I have nothing against racing games, but this game in particular, I thought was just awful. It's just not a fun game. And there was one all right game on it, and that was Demon's World. The thing that I didn't like about that game is the continuously moving screen. Because, like I said in those videos, that it reminds me of those Mario worlds. I think it was like Super Mario 3, where there was a couple levels where the screen just kept moving, and those were like my least favorite levels. So an entire game like that was just awful. I mean, I think it could have been a really cool game if it didn't have that continuous motion like that, because I thought it looked pretty cool. I liked what the character looked like. I liked the weapons. I liked the enemies and everything, but it just didn't do it for me. But these uh, shooters I really liked a lot. However, they each one of them are really hard. I mean, you're going to have to continue a lot. So make sure that you put in as many credits as you can. I believe it's like 9 credits, but you can keep adding to them as you lose them, because you will, because they are hard. And Wardner is the surprise game on this cart, because it's a game that I just never heard of, but I really enjoyed that. In fact, I played that until the end. I mean, that's the one game that I was like, okay, I need to complete this game. I had a lot of fun with that game. So, all in all, 7 games, one shit game in my book anyway, and one, all right game. But the other games I really liked a lot. So, this cart, all in all, I can easily give this an A. Absolutely love this cart. If you don't have this cart, I highly recommend it. I actually like this cart better than the collection one. This is a really cool cart. Besides that rally bike, fuck rally bike. So, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps out this channel a lot, and I greatly appreciate it. And until the next video, game on, everybody.